Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel as we're back here for some more Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty as we're in the quarterfinals of the college football playoffs here as we're getting ready for our first game in this playoffs right now, as we of course got a first round bye as we're the number 2 seed in the college football playoffs this season, and of course we're taking on the number 10 seed, that team being no other than the Fighting Illini of Illinois. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Highland Scotties as we're here for this one, and it should be a good one as Highland's ready to go here. They had a bit of some time off, had a week off, and now they're ready to get back into the driver's seat here and hopefully bring home another trophy, another bowl win here, as they're looking to take on Illinois in the Orange Bowl here in Miami. As you see the schedule here for Illinois here, and they've had a really good season. They've actually played very well towards the bottom half of their season. They're beating Northwest, beating Illinois, beating Indiana, and several other big schools in the Big Ten. Very impressive this season. As of course, they're going to have to go, of course, hopefully they're hoping to meet up with Ohio State at some point here. But Altmaier is their quarterback. He's a field general from Mississippi, a 3-star athlete from high school, 6'2". And of course, there you see his accuracy, and he's got a really good short accuracy, as well as a pretty decent mid-range and deep accuracy. And we'll try to see if we can, of course, slow him down in the passing game here today, as we're looking to really put hurt on him. He's got a tough game here, this tough defense that we have right now, and they are not going to be playing nice at all. Coach Bond says, hey, if we're going to come out here and play football, let's play a clean, physical, and smart football. And that's pretty much what Highland's been doing here. That's at least why they're in the position they're in. Fegan, of course, is his halfback here, and of course he is going to try to do his best to, of course, maneuver around those very large defensive tackles and edge rushers, as well as our middle linebackers, who put on a nice hurt on the run here this season, as we've by far one of the best teams in the top 10 when stopping the running game here. And we'll see if we can try to do that here today against Fegan and see his numbers this season so far. And of course, there you see his reception numbers as well, as he is also capable to getting the ball in the backfield there. And of course, Arkin is their guy there, their tight end, as you see his numbers as well. And there you see he's capped off in the blocking and hands. But he could run a decent short route there, really not known for his mid or deep route running there. But he'll definitely be a guy there, for the most part, who will be taking care of them if they happen to be in the red zone in there, and we're going to be prepared for that as well, as he is from Fort Collins, Colorado. And of course, James Kurtz, there you see middle linebacker, 2-star guy from Illinois, and there you see his abilities as well, as he is one of their top defensive players there for Illinois, who really has been the face of their defense this season, as he's been putting up some pretty good numbers there for them. And of course, a lot of the games here, that's pretty much why they're in the position they're in right now, playing as well as he has. That's pretty much why he is sitting here in this driver's seat as the middle linebacker for this team. And of course, hoping to get past this very tough defense that is the Highland, or the very tough offense, high octane offense at that, Highland Scotties. As Gabe Jackas, there you see his numbers there. And of course, he will be looked at very closely in this game, as he is a outside linebacker there, and he's going to be prepared to, of course, go one-on-one with our halfback as well as our tight end from time to time. There you see 20 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 2 sacks. Not the big numbers there you imagine he had this season, but he is definitely what you really don't see on the field is, of course, his hustle, and of course his ability to really fly around on the field there and do a great job there going to the ball and making some solid tackles. There's Brooks there as well, as he is their corner. And of course, he'll be matched up with Parks in today's game, and we'll see how that matchup is going to fare here. Hopefully there's a decent mismatch, or at least I'm assuming there's a mismatch there. As there you see 4 interceptions, so we kind of had to be cautious with throwing his way there, but at the same time cannot be scared, as you know, we can't be afraid to go down the field here if we have to, or in some cases if we need to make a big play. As this kids say nowadays, scare money don't make no money. So we'll see if we can bring the money here and bring home another victory here for ourselves, and of course bring home that nice lovely Orange Bowl trophy. 1st and 10 coming up here. Highland Scotties, of course, they lose the coin toss. They will get the ball here first. Hand off now to Bo, as Bo almost runs down that defender there. Makes a nice run there for a gain of 8. We'll see what they can do now here on this 2nd and 2 coming up. Ball on their own 26-yard line here. This is going to be our boy, our Heisman Trophy winner, Avery, as he gets down to the 43-yard line. Nice run there from him, as he's going to, of course, show off what he has been showing off, what he can do all season long here. Of course, exploding out of that backfield there and making big runs. As we'll see again, Bo will make a nice carry there for a few yards. Now, at least talking to Coach Bonds here, he says that the game's going to open up with a lot of the rundown. At least is going to be running the ball here, trying to wear down this defensive line, and of course have them, kind of just see how well their cardio is when it comes to the running game. So we'll probably see a lot of running here in this first quarter, and so on throughout the second quarter here. But he says he is going to do he's got some game plans here as well when it comes to the pass, short, mid-range, and if they can find those mismatches early on. And he said he is not going to be shy about throwing the ball over their heads here and doing some damage. As we'll see a quick pass here. That's going to be thrown there. Feeney's going to get the catch there, as he's going to get inside the 30. And they're going to mark around the 22-yard line for the first down. So 1st and 10 there after the catch. Play action here as Singer here gets this one thrown up there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be there at near the 15-yard line for the first down. 1st and 10 or 2nd and 2 coming up here for the Highland Scotties, as of course they have the number 2 team this season. Of course, held on to the number 1 position for the majority of the season, and of course Ohio State, points wise, have got themselves to be the number 1 seed overall here. And of course the Scotties like, okay, that's the case, be ready for us if we happen to get to the championship game. And they're hoping that they will meet up with Ohio State, as we'll see a nice carry there for a few yards. We'll see what they can do here on this 3rd and goal coming up. Ball on the 2-yard line. As we'll see, handoff here. This is going to go to Avery, and Avery's going to find his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. Yes, that's going to be rushing touchdown number 29 for Avery. Yes, that's a great run there from him. And a good finish there on that drive. Eating up quite a bit of time on this clock here now. As the Highland Scotties, again, doing a great job here in time possession, helping themselves out here in this game. We'll see now 1st and 10 here for the Illini, and they're going to get dropped down back 10 yards. Nice play there from the defense as they get a good shot at the quarterback there on that play. And that'll, of course, be Belmont on the play, the junior, showing off what he can do with his abilities there. We've seen him make some nice defensive stops as well. So we'll see what the Illini can come back here on this 2nd and 20. They'll drop back here. This one, the ball's going to be thrown up. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be now at the 28-yard line of the Illini. They go no huddle as they're now going here on 3rd and 7. They're going to try to see if they can convert here for the first down of the game. And a nice sandwich play there by the defense as they get a hold of the QB. Altmaier probably thinking, man, that's going to hurt tomorrow morning, because he got hit by that freshman, the freshman Nick O'Quinn, who's been doing a great job there. Of course, Barr right there helping him out with the sack. As the two of them make a nice little quarterback sandwich there on the there on that play. They'll be forced to punt. We'll see the ball there at their own 42-yard line as we get a nice reception there on that catch. 1st and 10. Nice job there. Move the chains through the air. We'll see now play action here for Singer. Singer here drops back. He has a wide open tight end. That's Dumars there, the wide open wide receiver. As he gets open there, and he's going to make a great catch there. That's going to put him there inside the 20 of the Fighting Illini. Nice play there from him, as now we'll see if they're going to keep this one through the air or they're going to go back to the ground game. Audible's being called on the line here. Singer here drops back in the pocket, moves to the right-hand side here. Gets hit as he throws, and that is going to cost them. That's going to be an incomplete pass there for them. 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball still on the 18-yard line. 7-0 ball game here for Highland. As we'll see Singer again drops back in the pocket. Solid pocket there for Singer. As that time he's able to throw the ball there. And that's going to be a gain of 5. We'll see what they can do here on this 3rd and 5 coming up. Ball the 12-yard on the Illini's 12-yard line. A quick pass there to the tight end. He'll get that inside the 5, and there'll be a new set of downs here to be 1st and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line here for the Scotties as they're looking to put up another score here. Throw this one up the middle there. That's going to be caught. It's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. As Parks finds his way in there doing the Heisman pose there. Of course, we tried our best to get him in there in the Heisman race the last 2 seasons now, but they just been covering him well, just way too well. And Parks will find his way into the end zone. Nice play there from Parks, as that's going to be touchdown number 7 for him this season. Nice play there. First touchdown of the day there for him. As we'll see now, 1st and 10 here for the Fighting Illini. They throw a quick pass up the middle there. As we'll see what they'll try to do down here on this 3rd down. Haven't been really converting a 3rd down just yet, but they will here on this play, as that one's going to be caught, and it's going to be, Welcher there on the catch for the 1st. We'll see now, 1st and 10, ball on their own 40. Drop back here for the QB, and Nick O'Quinn's going to get a hold of the QB again, this time by himself. Nice finish there from him, as he's able to find the QB, as Altmaier again getting roughed up quite a bit here, but in a good way. Nothing being being overly aggressive here, but just putting a good hit on the QB and get a nice clean sack. 2nd and 17 coming up. Drop back here. That ball's going to be tossed, and the receiver will fall. That will be Welcher again on that play. Now 3rd and 14 coming up here. Altmaier here looks back here, throws this one up there. He's going to throw it short, as he cannot find nobody any further than that. And that's going to force them to punt. Ball's on the 21-yard line after the punt. As we'll see a handoff here. This is going to be Bo. Bo's trying to fight off that defender, but he's going to get lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. Next play we'll see here is be Avery, who gets a nice little carry there. A gain of 6. We'll see if they can try to get this one here inside, or get this one beyond the 30 for the 1st down. That one ball is going to be caught there, and that's going to be a nice catch, as that's going to be Benson on the catch there for the 1st down. Ball on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Hand off here to Avery. Avery's going to run this one there, and that's going to be just short of the 1st down marker, they're going to say. Coach Bonds was asking for a measurement, but they said no. It's going to be marked just short. As we'll see a handoff here, and that's going to be Bo again, as he will get the 1st down that time. So new set of downs here, past the 50-yard line here, now in Illini territory. Ball on their 46. Pass there, going to be thrown. It's going to be hit as he throws that football there. Singer is. Incomplete pass. No such luck there on that one. 2nd and 10 coming up. And Singer here again drops back here. Singer just being very poised in the pocket there. Even though he's been hit there a couple of times, he's been, for the most part here, this line's been really doing a good job here of doing their here as of late, doing their best here to open up the pocket for him, as he'll throw this one there, and that's going to be a nice drop in the bucket there. That is going to go to Feeney as he gets the catch there. That's going to be at the 17-yard line. And that'll be it for the first quarter. And the first quarter, Fighting Illini is down by 2 scores. It is 14-0 here at the Orange Bowl. As Highland Scotties taking pretty much command of this ball game early on. A great combination of the pass and the run here from them, especially from the run. 1st and 10 on the ball on the 17-yard line. As we'll see a handoff here. This is going to go to Avery. Avery rolling down the field, and he's going to get inside the 5. Or no, near the 5. As he gets somewhere around the 6, I believe, 7. 2nd and inches coming up. Handoff. That's going to be to Bo. Bo's going to stumble his way into the end zone there, and that's a touchdown. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. As that is touchdown number 1 for Bo. And that'll be his... Oh, boy. I forgot now. I think this is touchdown... This is touchdown number 17 for him. Nice run from him as he's able to find his way into the end zone. Great finish on that drive. And that puts him now up by 21. And we'll see a pass here being completed there. That's going to be caught. As the Fighting Illini here trying to go no huddle, trying to realize they're down by 3 scores here. They need to get something going now offensively. So far, the Highland Scotties defense has been doing a great job here. Even though they've been getting first downs here, when it does matter, they are making those right plays there to help themselves out, to get them to force them to punt the football here. As we'll see another quick pass. That's going to be thrown, and that'll be another catch there by Arkin, as he gets the catch there for 6 yards. And 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 4 coming up here. And oh my goodness, we almost had a sack. And no, we do have a sack there. Or no, it's going to be an incomplete pass. They're going to say he threw that forward there, but it's going to be a 3rd and 3. Almost had a sack coming from Barr, but Barr just over pursuit there. We'll see now what they'll try to do here. A quick pass there going to be thrown. And that's going to be another catch there for the Fighting Illini as they move the chains once again. Sanders on that play. Now we'll see here on there. Now they're on our 46-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Illini. As they got a man in motion. Drop back here. And we'll see what he's going to do with the football there. Atmeyer has to throw it away. And it looks like Jenkins for the Highland Scotties there is going to have to come off the field as he's grabbing his shoulder. Hopefully it's not too serious and he'll be able to come back in the game. 3rd and 10 coming up. Pass play. That's going to be a screen pass. And that pass is going to be completed, but not enough there to get them the first down as Fegan got that screen pass and just could not get himself up the field. As they'll kick a field goal attempt here, and this one is about a 55-yarder, and that is no good as that ball is going to go wide to the right and just brushing up against the post there. No good there for them, as they'll have to get the ball back now here on their own 40. Or excuse me, I should say on the Scotties' 40-yard line. 1st and 10, handoff to Avery as he'll get stopped in the backfield there, a loss of a yard. So now they'll probably kick it up in gear here. 2nd and 11 coming up. Hand off to Bo. Bo here, stiff arms a man, brushes off a tackle before he's finally wrapped up at the 45-yard line. Scotty's doing a great job here, leading this one 21-0. Move the ball very well here, taking their time. Singer here drops back deep in the pocket there, throws that one off to the left-hand side, and unfortunately cannot get to the first down marker. They'll be forced to punt. So, you know, even though we have been marching down the field here, I will say the Fighting Illini has been doing a great job here, making some key stops here against our defense, and really not letting us really throw down the field here too much. They're doing a great job there covering us deep, but not so much under the covers there on the short routes, except for that time there. 2nd and 5 coming up, a play action, and oh my goodness, they get to him again, as that is Woolfork on the tackle. Nice sack there for him, and that brings them back to their own 16-yard line here. 3rd and 11 coming up. 21-0 here, Highland leads this one. As we'll see Atmeyer here, he's got to get rid of it, he's going to get brought down. They're going to say he's got stopped at the 2 as O'Quinn, the freshman again gets to him. This is the 3rd time now that he's gotten to him here today in this game. As O'Quinn showing off what he can do here. Take a look at this hit there. That's freshman. I cannot wait to see what he can do next season. His sophomore year is going to be awesome. And he's only coming in as a fill-in for certain formations there. So he's really taking advantage of the time he's getting on the field here. Ball on the 25-yard line here after the punt. And we'll see here. Of course, got a nice short field here for the defense. Hand off. That's going to go to Avery, and Avery is going to get 2 on the carry. 6:02 left here in the first half. Ball on the 23-yard line of the Fighting Illini. Drop back here. He's going to drop back deep. That one's going to get sailed right into the hands of the tight end. He's going to find his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. Finney finds a way into the end zone. Nice play there for him. His 8th touchdown of the season. And a great job there from him as he's able to connect with his receiver, or his quarterback there on that play. And I believe that is touchdown number 18 now or passing touchdown number 18 there for Singer, as he is doing a great job here. Of course, last week, or I should say in the Big 12 championship game, had an excellent game there in that one against Arizona State, where he threw 5 touchdowns, but also threw 5 interceptions. But nonetheless, still a great performance there from them in that game, winning that one. And here they are today. So far today, he's looking very sharp with a nice pocket there for him. And Quinn again in this play here. It gets to the quarterback as well, as that is going to now be his 4th. So nice job there from the freshman stepping up here. See a pass there. Oh, almost tipped away, but it's going to be snagged by, I don't see how the receiver caught a hold of that one there, but he does. So now here we'll see a 1st and 10 and a run there for a gain of 5. As we'll see the halfback there getting the ball. Now you see he gets stopped there that time, as they get in the back of the original line of scrimmage there on that play. 3rd and 10 coming up, and a nice sack there from Wolf Fork. Nice play there, as he's able to bring down the QB. And like I said, this defensive line is just not playing around at all. They are coming right at this offensive line and just shucking guys left and right and getting their way to that quarterback, doing whatever they want in that backfield there. And that's what Coach Bonds loves to see from his defense. 1st and 10 coming up here after the punt. We'll see the ball at the 34-yard line. 4:16 left here in the first half. 28-0. As we'll see a run here and a decent block, semi-decent block there. As Bo just got a little too ahead of himself there on that run. Got to wait for those blocks there, buddy. As we'll see a 2nd and 4 coming up. Pass there going to be completed. Tight end's going to have it. He's going to get to the 46, and that'll be enough there for the 1st down. As we'll see here, looks like they're going to go back to the pass once again, as we'll see another quick pass there. That's one, going to get dropped, as the receiver could not come down with it on that play. I believe that was Parks on that play. So now we'll see a handoff here. Bo here trying to get around the defense, and he's going to get stopped as James Kurtz there is going to come off the field. He is their, of course, middle linebacker, and he's going to have to come off the field there because of an injury. Hopefully not too serious. 3rd and 5 coming up here. We'll try to see if we can convert. Try to get this one past to the 45-yard line. See a quick catch there for the tight end. He's going to mosey his way into the 1st down marker and get that one. That's going to be a new fresh set of downs here for the Highland Scotties. Scotties looking to try to go up by 35 here before the half, and they have plenty of time to do so here. And so we'll see a drop back here, play action. Look, this one's going to be deep. Going to be caught there by the tight end. He's going to get pushed out at the 13-yard line in Illini territory. 1st and 10, Highland Scotties. Scotties looking to try to, try to push the ball here, which they've been doing an excellent job of. Pass there. Oh, just bad timing there. Thought he had open man there, but the defender right there to break it up on Finney. 2nd and 10 coming up. Draw a handoff. No, play a read option. And that's going to be a loss of 3 on that play. We'll see what they can do here on this 3rd and 13. So they're getting a little more creative there on the line. Now they're going to start, I guess it looked like they were starting a nice call there. So we'll see a pass there. That pass is going to get broken up. Oh my goodness. Thought we had that one. But now we'll see here a 22-yard field goal attempt. And we'll see if this kick is up. And it is good. And that's a nice kick there from Adams as he puts it up with the uprights there. And that's going to be a nice 3 extra points here, making it now 24-0. Or excuse me, 34 or 31. Excuse me, 31-0 as we get ready to head ourselves into the half. We still have a $1.50 left here in this one. Let's see a quick pass there, and that ball is going to be thrown. And Wilcher again will get the reception. 2nd and 4 coming up. Altmaier here drops back, throws this one up there. That's going to be caught by his receiver. That's going to be Elzy as he gets the catch there, and that's going to be a 1st down for them. So they're starting to get something going here. Could this be the drive that they kind of find themselves into the end zone here and not be going down by 31 before the half? We'll have to see. Incomplete pass there as they get to hold the quarterback, but he does throw it off out of range there for nobody to get to, as we'll see another run, and that's going to be Sanders on the nice catch there on that run. Decent run afterwards by Sanders. As Altmaier here throws this one up there, that's going to be picked off, and this one's going to go back as this, I believe, is O'Neal, and this one is going to be a great pick 6 here. As oh no, he's going to get met up there by the halfback there. Nice job there, but this is going to be coming back. That's what I was afraid of. It's going to be a roughing the passer on Dyson. So now, 1st and 10, ball at the 9-yard line. Pass, screen pass there. That's going to be thrown. And we'll see a quick run there. Quick catch and run there for Fagan. Putting himself there inside the 5. 2nd and goal coming up. Pass, and this one's going to be out of range for anybody as he throws that one in the back of the end zone. Too hot to handle that time, as now they're going to kick a field goal here. They're going to finally get some points on the board here. So they do not going to be scoreless. They're not going to be scoreless as they go into half here, as it's 31-10. But man, if we did not screw up that, if we did not get that penalty there, they would be in trouble. I mean, they're in trouble already, but this would just be a deeper hole for them. Going into half, that momentum of theirs would be totally gone. As we, of course, still have the momentum on our side here, as it's 31-3 as we go into half. And of course, the spotlight player in this one here is Davis Finney. 82 yards, 5 catches, and 1 touchdown there for him, as he's having a very excellent, nice day here and showing off what he can do here. Hopefully, we'll see more of that coming from him and the rest of the Scotties here as we go into the second half with a nice lead here. Now, just because we have this nice comfortable lead here does not mean we need to get just kind of sit back and cruise into the second half here. We got to be just as aggressive and just play the same way we have going into this second half. Illinois, of course, get the ball first here to start off. As we'll see a handoff, and that's going to be a nice stop there in the backfield. Nice TFL there for O'Quinn. As we'll see a stop there, and they're going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll see now 3rd and 10 coming up. Admire here has to get rid of it. Admire's going to hit throw, and he's going to get this one off as he's able to find his receiver. That being Wilcher on that play. 1st and 10 here, ball at the 42-yard line. Admire throws again to the sidelines, and he'll find Wilcher again on the play. 3rd and 2 here. We got to figure out how to cover Wilcher there on the left-hand side. But they'll try to run this one there with Figan, and he'll get stopped. But he will get enough there for the 1st down. Atmeyer here again, screen pass here. That one's going to be completed. They're going to get the first, no, they're going to be short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and 1 here. Highland really needs to really try to make a stop here. As we'll see a pass there being completed, and it's going to be caught. As we'll see here, it looks like Omar Wayne is going to have to come off the field here for the Fighting Illini. But these quick dump passes here they're throwing, quick turn and catch, they've been doing a great job here. That one goes in there. That's a nice catch as well. Gets him another first down. As Atmeyer here again throws and a quick pass. But that one gets dropped there before he can even catch it. 2nd and goal coming up. Hand off, and they're going to stop the halfback coming out of the backfield there. As Fegan there again gets stopped. Third and goal here, pass up the middle there. That's going to be dropped as the receiver, I believe that was Arkin there, drops the football there. And that they're going to have to settle for 3 as they're going to kick a field goal there. Makes it now a 31-6 ball game as we almost got to that ball. Unfortunately, that one's going to be a field goal there, and that's going to put some more points there for the Fighting Illini. But right now, Highland really got to get things going here. They do have a tough time. Historically, we've seen this, have a tough time scoring in the 3rd quarter. Can't not be the case here when we're in the playoffs. We've got to be able to score. As we'll see a handoff here, that is going to be a carry for a few yards. We'll try to see what we can do here on this 2nd and 8 coming up. As we've been doing a great job there, mixing up the run and the pass. And, of course, the run's been excellent for us. Oh, nice job there. Just running over that defensive player. Nice run there from Bo. As now Smith will now come out of the backfield here. He'll run this one. Smith running this one here, and he's going to get a nice run as he gets a run about almost 20 on that carry. Gets him all the way down to the 39-yard line in Fighting Illini territory. Illinois making a tough go here on this drive, trying to make a stop. As we'll see a good block there, and we'll see, try to get a spin move there, but couldn't really get around that fender. So we'll be short there of the first down marker, as we'll see it now is going to be 2nd and short. Ball on the 30. As we'll see a handoff now here. Avery's going to get this one here. Avery doing a great job there running the football here. Of course, he is always making a day of it here as he's got, I believe, near 76 yards now for the day. We'll see here, ball to 21. Draw back, pass there, going to the tight end once again. As he's going to find his way and does a great job there of stretching out for that first down. So now ball inside the 10. Looking to maybe try to score here. It looks like they might be setting up a pass of some sort here. We'll see what they'll do. Yes, it's going to be a pass. And Singer here throws this one up there, trying to find the end zone, and he is going to not be able to get there as it's going to be dropped at the last second. So now 2nd and 10 coming up. As we'll see Singer again, goes here, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking for a deep pass there in the end zone, but it's going to be overthrown. But the defender was actually, or I should say the receiver was actually pretty well covered there, so he might have had that ball batted away from him at the last second like before. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball at the 10-yard line here for the Scotties. As they'll go for the end zone again here on the pass. Pass up the middle there. That's going to be caught. And we'll be stopped short there at the 5-yard line. As we'll kick a field goal here to make this one in. And this one, off the post there. No points there. As Adams, how in the hell did he was able to do that? I've said before, this game is really, especially with the kicking game here, it's really annoying that, we can't get a really good accuracy of setting that up, especially on a hash mark there. And I should have thought about making sure we're up the middle there, so we just kick it up the middle. But, that's just frustrating. But, hey, that's what happens. Still no score here for the Highland Scotties here in the 3rd quarter. As it's 2nd and 9 coming up. And Atmeyer here throws one up the middle there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be just short of the first down mark. Trying to convert here on this third down. Handoff there. Nice run there up the middle as he's able to find a nice gap. And the Scotties unable to make a stop there. Got to be making stops like that there, fellas. We cannot be letting Fegan here run all over us here in this game. Even though it's, still in our favor of us winning this one here. But big runs like that can really mess with the team's motivation. As we'll see another catch the ball there. That'll be Elsie again on the catch for the first down. As they'll hand off now to the backup halfback. And he will run this one there. I believe that's Anderson on the run. Second and 3 coming up. Play action, throw a quick pass. That's going to be caught, and he's going to be able to hold on to it for the first down. Man, we're putting our hands up, but we just cannot bat the ball away. As now we'll see here, Atmeyer here. He gets hit as he throws a football there. That's going to be an incomplete pass. And I believe that was intended there for Sanders. As we'll see now, handoff there to the halfback. He's going to break a tackle or two before he finally gets taken down there at the 28-yard line. So now they're on the Scotties 28-yard line here, threatening to make a score here. We'll see a pass here. That's going to be in the corner, and that's going to be tipped away. That one tipped away in there, somewhere around inside near the 10-yard line. We'll see a kick here up, and this kick is off again. Same kick, same position they were at earlier on the first field goal attempt, and they just barely shaved the bar there, or just near, or not even close to shaving the bar that time. As that ball is going to be caught. Nice catch there at the 46. As that's going to be Parks on the catch, as we are now moving the football here very well. Let's see if we can get this ball in the end zone here. We got 4:04 left here in the third quarter. We need a score. As we see play action here. Singer here going to throw this one deep. That goes up, and it's going to be batted away. Great job there from the defensive player getting in front of that. I believe that was heel on that play. As we'll see, second and 10. Pass there, and it's going to be caught there for a gain of 9. 3rd and 1 coming up. Scotty's here, of course, like I said, just taking their time here with 3:30 left. Running this one on the outside. That's going to be a first down for Avery. Avery, of course, your newest Heisman Trophy winner there. And of course, trying to show why he is the winner this season. And he has proven that every single week now here since week 1. He has done a damn great job of it. Ball on the 33-yard line, 2nd and 10. Pass there. That's going to be a deep pass. Going to be caught. Avery has it. And he's going to be just stopped there inside the 10. Nice catch there. That's the reason why he is just a very good. Those backs you don't see too often that has good hands, especially taking those risks going down the field here and making catches like that. 1st and 10, ball on the 5-yard line. Pass there, going to be caught, and it's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Scotties. Finally getting themselves on the board here in the third quarter, as that is going to be Benson on the catch. Nice finish there from him, as he puts 6 on the board here. As Jamal Benson, the sophomore, showing off what he can do there, as he gets a touchdown pass as well. Nice finish there for the Scotties wide receiver here. And of course, we're hoping that he'll be a big factor for us going into season 3. As we see a pass there, that's going to be up the middle. Good catch there and getting the first down. That's Benson's 11th touchdown of the season. As we'll see, that one, of course, is going to be caught there for some positive yardage. Almost close to 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Trying to make a stop there, but they're going to get a hold of he does get enough there to move the chains, as that's going to be a first down. Ball at the 45-yard line. Fagan now trying to run this one himself, as he's having a tough day getting the ball moved down the field here on the ground from him, but his backup is doing a splendid job here. As Atmeyer, is going to get the catch, and that is going to be enough there for the first down. play action here. He's going to drop back here. That wall of players, Highland Scotty players, about to get to him. They're going to get to him, and they're going to get the fumble, and they're going to get possession of the football there. Nice job there of attacking the QB and staying on him as he drops back all the way down to the 47-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 here for the Highland Scotties after that fumble recovery. We'll see if we can turn this turnover into some points. As, of course, that man right there, of course, I figured it'd be him. It'll be Mr. Woolfork making the play. 1st and 10 here after the successful turnover. We're able to get one there, and now we're trying to move the ball here with our quarterback on 2nd and 8. There on 1st and 10. 2nd and 8 coming up. Handoff. There's Bo. Bo's going to break a tackle before he finally gets wrapped up real quickly there before he gets to that 1st down marker. Less than a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Illinois trying to get back in this game here, trying to make a difference of some sort. But we'll see a quick pass, and that's going to be completed. That's going to be another 1st down here for the Highland Scotties. 1st and 10 for the Scotties. They're at the Illini 27-yard line. Drop back here for Singer. Singer here decides to call his own name and number. And he's going to get down the field here as he's going to get pushed out of bounds there at the 12. Nice carry for him as he's trying to look for some yardage as well through the ground game. Been having a great day here through the air. Now trying to do the same thing on the ground as he's going to get met up there at the 13-yard line as he probably will lose a yard or two there. But we'll go to the fourth and final quarter here in today's game. There you see what it looks like so far in this game as the Scotty's been pretty well balanced. Been throwing the ball a little bit more, but nonetheless, both sides, both the pass and the run, both have over 200 yards for the day. That's got to be saying something there. As we'll lose another 2 yards, putting out a 3rd and 14 now here for the Highland Scotties. As Avery here, or I should say, quarterback Singer here trying to make a play. Singer here throws this one up there. That one, ooh, I think he should have just thrown that one away instead. So we'll try to see if we can get this field goal here, 33 yards out. Kick is up, and the kick is good, right up through the middle there. That's what we like seeing as Adams able to put him up the upright and puts 3 points on the board. So we get some points to start off here in the 4th quarter. And I would imagine at some point here, Coach Bonds will start calling off the dogs. And they'll start putting their 2nd string guys in here. Get them some playing time here, especially in a game, especially in a very nice, important game like this. 41-6, as we'll see a quick pass. That's going to be completed. And that is to their tight end, Arkin. As we'll see a pass there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be completed. As that is Nick O'Quinn again. He has been on fire here. He is now, what is it now? What is it, 6 TFLs. He has 4.5 sacks, and now an interception in today's game. Can you talk about playmaker here? Great job there defensively. Now we get the ball back here on their 42. 1st and 10. And in motion here. Looks like they're going to run the football here. And a good block there. Trying to get around the edge, but just cannot get around there. And that's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. So we'll see what they'll try to do here on this 2nd and 11 coming up. We'll probably see them stay on the ground. Yep, they are. So we'll see an arm tackle there as they get a hold of Bo that time. 3rd and 7 coming up. Ball on the 39-yard line. As the Illini here trying to make a stop here, and all you see here, great pass, nice spin move, and he's going to spin himself inside the 20. Markman's there at the 10-yard line for the 1st and 10 for the Highland Scotties. 41-6 here today. Scotties being very demanding as we see some of the 2nd string guys come in. And oh no, that's an interception. Oh no. And that's an interception for Bandy. As I believe that is going to be his 3rd or 4th of the season, something like that. As that's just tough to see the backup coming in here, getting picked off as well. As we'll see a pass, that's going to be completed for a gain of 4. As Bandy here, of course, did a good job there moving the ball down the field. As we see the defense get a hold of the quarterback. This is the backup quarterback. As again, oh my goodness, Nick O'Quinn, the freshman. Now he is playing on second string here. As he is coming out here and showing what he pretty much continued where he left off at in the first half here in today's game. 3rd and 13 coming up. And we'll see a quick pass here. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be completed. And that's going to be at the 31-yard line of the Fighting Illini. As we'll see, the backup QB here throws this one up there. That's going to be caught, and they're going to wrap him up as they find the tight end there on that play. New set of downs here for the Fighting Illini. QB throwing this one in there. He's going to, again, find another catch there. And that's going to be enough there for first down. They're doing a good job here moving the chains. So far, this second string back, or second string quarterback here, looking almost a little better than the first string here. As Leary here drops back, 2nd and 10 coming up. Pass screen, that's going to be quickly dropped. As Fagan got the catch and could not hold on to it. And now we'll see an interception as we're now trying to take this one back for a pick 6. Looking for that good blocking there. Look at this. This could go all the way. This one is going to be a pick 6 here for the Scotties. As that's an 82-yard return from Forbes. Nice run there for him. Putting 6 on the board here for the defense. And this game is now gotten out of hand here. As the defense did a great job there. Double coverage in the receiver, and then Forbes realized that ball is going to be floating short, and he had the better angle at it than the receiver. Receiver kind of veered away from it a little bit too much there. Thought the ball was going to be deeper than what it was. And Forbes able to make the catch there, takes it back, as he had a clear open space out there. Just nothing but green grass going to the end zone for a touchdown. As we'll see now here with the ball again. Quick pass there for 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Pass going to be thrown, and it's going to be caught. As that's going to be enough there to move the chains for a 1st and 10. 7:05 left here in the 4th quarter. As Leary here now running, and he's got to throw it away as he could not find nobody down the field. He's now looking at a 2nd and 10. Leary here drops back, fires this one there. That's going to be a quick pass, and that's going to be completed there for the first. Leary here doing a good job here, taking the time here, taking what the offenses or the defenses what are serving up to him. And that time, that one almost got picked off as the receiver is pretty well covered there on that play. So after punt, we get the ball there inside our own 20. We'll now see a 2nd and 4 coming up. 2nd and 4 here for the Scotties. As see a run on the outside there for Bo, and Bo's taking this one all the way down the field here. Could we be looking at another 6 here for the Highland Scotties? Yes, we are. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. That is roughly an 83-yard return. Nice job there running that back on this single run here. Look at this. Just a nice job striding down the field here, and he is showing off. And of course, this is his last year, so he's trying to make sure he gets at least a good performance here in these playoffs, and try to see if he can get a good draft pick, become a high draft choice in this next draft coming up in the NFL. As that ball is going to be caught, and it's going to be completed there, they're going to say, for a 1st down. 5:45 left. Quick pass there to the Fighting Illini as they only get back to the line of scrimmage there on that play. Leary here drops back on their 38-yard line, and that's going to be a pass there that's going to cross the 50. And a new set of downs here for Illinois. Fighting Illini, again, trying to get something going as that ball's going to be overthrown, as Leary had pressure on him on that time. We'll see what he can do here on this 3rd down. And still drop back here. That ball's going to be caught. And oh my goodness, we trying to put our hands up there to bat it away. But receiver did a great job of holding on to it. Now we'll see a pass there. It's going to be completed. First down as they get to the 20. Man, this has been just a good run. Dropping back, tossing the ball, showing what they can do here against. Of course, they are going up against our second string guys, but still, it's their second string guys as well. As we see now, 2nd and 2 coming up, and a nice stop there for the defense out of the backfield there. We'll see what they can do here on this 3rd down. As both teams have their second string guys out here, and so far this drive, the interception by the Highland Scotties there. I was going to say, the second string for Illinois has been looking very sharp, but we'll see another interception by Forbes. As that one's going to be picked out of the back of the end zone. That ball's going to be placed at the 20-yard line for the Highland Scotties. As Forbes able to get another interception, his 2nd of today. As he is just going back there and just lurking, doing a great job there, sticking with his man and cutting that angle to get to that ball. As we'll see, Bo now runs this one there. Oh, trying to get a big hit there, trying to have him jump, break loose that football there. As Bo now runs on the outside here, and he again galloping down the field here. Makes a nice run there for the first down. Ball near midfield, 1st and 10. 3:34 left. And we'll see a handoff here to Smith. Smith's going to run this one as he's going to get down to the Fighting Illini at 40. As we'll see a toss play there for Bo. As Bo's going down the field here. Bo got a good block up field, but just couldn't get around the guy that was in front of him that time. As we'll see here, 1st and 10 coming up. 2-minute warning about to come up here for the Scotties. They'll take their time, run this one for a short yardage. 2-minute here now, here, then, and gone. We'll see what we can do here on this 2nd and 6. Ball placed at the 26-yard line. Another handoff here for the Scotties. Halfback Bo. Bo's going to get, of course, met up by a couple of Illini to make the stop. We'll see 3rd and 4 coming up here with just about 1:20 left. Play action. Oh, we got to get rid of it there. Bandy got hit pretty good there. And they came around that edge. That edge rusher came in there and just like a hellstorm. 4th and 4 coming up here. They're going to go for it. Not much for them to really, only run up the score, I guess, but not really for enough, not really losing anything if they happen to have the ball short there on that pass. But 1st and goal coming up here, ball on the 1-yard line. Play clock running down here. We'll see play action here. And, Bandy's going to get hit as he throws. And I think Bandy just wants to prove a point here as he just wants to try to score. We'll jump down to a 3rd and goal here. Again, he's going to get hit as he throws there. As he's trying to find his other tight end there, Smith. As we'll see now, 4th and goal coming up here. Ball still at the 1-yard line. This time he decides to look to his right-hand side. He's going to find his tight end. As that's going to be a touchdown pass. And that's just trying to put some points here on this second string quarterback, trying to put some points on this second string defense. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. And this ball game is over. Bob Murphy. Nice. Gets the catch there, and that is going to be a touchdown. And that's going to seal the deal. We win this one 62-6 in this first game for us here in the quarterfinals as we eliminate Illinois in today's matchup. Man, talk about a butt whooping here. But of course, we got to prove the point here. We're the number two team in the nation for a reason, and that's been the kind of thing we've seen all season long here with the Scotties, putting up some big numbers, showing off what they can do here, the skill and talent they have on this team, and doing an excellent job of doing so here. As they're going to bring home another bowl trophy here. This time, the Orange Bowl. I believe they won this one last year in the semifinals there. So, get another Orange Bowl win. As we'll see the Highland Scotties get a victory here today. Nice win here Nice showing there, especially the running game was very dominant there, as we rushed over 350 yards. Yeah, about 350 yards for the game. 218 of that was Bo, believe it or not. Avery came up short. He was at 92 yards for the day. So, yeah, because we decided to pull him out there towards the midway through the somewhat of the third quarter there. We decided to kind of pull him out and make sure he's fresh and ready to go coming up in the next matchup, who we'll find out who will be playing here later on. But there you see a +3 in turnovers. They had Illinois had 3 interceptions and 1 fumble. We had 1 interception there, and of course that was from our second stringer, who caused that. Not gonna really get too mad about that, but nonetheless, a great victory here. 22 of 32, 291, 3 touchdowns there for Singer, as he has now 19 touchdowns total for this season, and looking very good here. That's definitely what I want to see here coming up next week, in the next game that we'll be in. As we take a look here and see the rushing numbers there, Bo, 23 carries, 218, 2 touchdowns. He had 5 broken tackles, and of course he had 1 20-yard or more run. Avery, 13 of 92 with a touchdown for him. Singer, 5 carries for 10 yards, and of course Smith, 2 catches for 30 yards. We take a look here at Parks. 7 catches, 51 yards, a tutty. Finley, 7 catches for 103, a tutty. Benson, 2 catches for 15 yards, a touchdown. Bob Murphy, we've seen there towards the end, one of our second string guys, and he got a nice touchdown there for himself as well, as we're just trying to test the goal line offense there for the second string guys, especially on 4th downs there, and he got that nice touchdown there, a nice finish there for him. And of course O'Quinn having a big day there, 11 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, interception, 4.5 sacks in the game. Geez, just obliterating that defensive offensive line, and of course the quarterback of all things there. World Fork had 3. World Fork only had, get this, 6 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks in the game and a fumble. So yeah, the freshman definitely showing up the senior there on that play there. But oh man, I just cannot wait to see what O'Quinn will be like. Hopefully he does not have a sophomore slump. Hopefully he's ready to go and just continue where he left off here for this season when we get into season 3. But as we take a look here, you see Forbes, of course, took that pick 6 back, which was a beauty. An 82-yard return on that catch. Nice job there from him. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see the defense be doing here in the postseason. There you see the numbers there for Illinois. But overall, this was overall a great performance. We were showing off there what we can do, what type of offense we are. Defense definitely did a great job there of pinning their ears back and going after the quarterback and making it a really tough day for him and that O-line, as they really, the only running game I guess you could say was from their backup halfback, who made some pretty decent plays there. But other than that, we did a good number on them, and we showed why we're the, at least right now, the second best team in the nation. As of course, we'll see if we can see what we can do here against this next team coming up here, and I'm hoping it's a good one. I can't really remember top of my head off for exactly who the next 2 teams would be, but I'm sure it's gonna be a good one. We're gonna probably have a really good matchup there. Usually the semifinals are usually pretty close ranked guys for that round. As you see, yes, we are quarterfinal playoff game winners. We also got Paul Swim, 2-star left in, signed for us there, signed with us there. So nice job, Nick O'Quinn. Of course your Big 12 or defensive player of the week. He also gets the nod in the national, as he had a nice performance there. So he's going to get some love there. I'm sure he's going to be on local media talking about his great performance there. Bo, of course, you're your Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week there against Illinois. 23 carries, over 200 some odd yards, and 2 touchdowns there for him. And, of course, we're going to be taking on number 4, Oklahoma. Wow. So this is going to be a good one. Man, Oklahoma, looking at their team, well, they're we're pretty even. We're pretty even with each other when it comes to offense and defense here. So that's going to make it even a tougher game. I definitely think, this is going to be one of those tug-of-war games, and it's going to come down to whoever can make that play to change and alter their team for the remainder of that game. And hopefully our guys will be ready defensively here, as we really need to, again, pin our ears back, go after the quarterback, puts that pressure on that defense, on the offensive line of theirs, and really shake up their quarterback. And we'll see if they can do that coming up here. And, of course, obviously, the running game is going to be really important for us, and we have to really stick to that coming up in this one here. We'll see if Oklahoma can shut down the running game there. And, of course, force Singer to try to throw the football more than he really needs to be throwing. All that and more coming up in the next episode as we go to week 3 of Bowl Week and take on the Oklahoma Sooners in the Peach Bowl. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. And, of course, hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. As well as don't forget to check us out on our second channel here on YouTube at ESGNet plus LP. Definitely go check it out, as we have a nice Road to Glory series over there with PJ Shiloh, as well as a new coaching carousel with Sheldon Shermer, former defensive end for us at Highland, who played back in the NCAA 14 game. Very intimidating edge rusher there. Now a defensive coordinator for Utah State. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. As always, keep yourselves really healthy, and I will see you all next time.